Everything is fake. Meghan furiously exposed all Sussexes' lies, brands them obnoxious, hypocritical. Piers Morgan has immediately launched into a vicious rant against Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on his Talk TV show, branding the couple's behavior obnoxious, self-serving and hypocritical. The furious critic of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex was reacting after the first 3 episodes of their hotly anticipated Netflix documentary premiered in the UK this morning. Speaking on Piers Morgan, Uncensored, he raged, "Harry and Meghan's romance, engagement and marriage were all greeted with ecstatic joy by the British media, the public and the royal family that they have now all abandoned. That's the truth. Not Harry and Meghan's truth, but the actual truth." The first 3 hours of this Netflix series paint a very different and far uglier picture of this country and our royal family. The show then cuts to a clip from the Netflix series, with Harry saying, 8 days after the relationship became public, I put out a statement calling out the racist undertones of articles and headlines that were written by the British press. Meghan then says, I wasn't thinking about how race played a part in any of this. I genuinely didn't think about it. The Duke of Sussex adds, there is a huge level of unconscious bias. The thing with unconscious bias is it is nobody's fault. But once it has been pointed out or identified within yourself, you then need to make it right. The Talk TV show then returns to Mr. Morgan, who responds, we're all racists apparently, and this sounds like a different country, but let's make something clear. Britain is one of the most tolerant and multicultural countries in the world. We celebrated the glamorous modern flair of the new young royals. The press and public only turned on Harry and Meghan when their behavior became obnoxious, self-serving and hypocritical. Sadly, millions of people around the world will watch this series and they will believe the smears about Britain and our monarchy, that we are a bunch of bigoted, hateful people. They even blamed Brexit for the racism that was aimed at Meghan Markle, which is just completely absurd. Earlier this morning, Mr. Morgan launched into a furious tirade over a number of Twitters as he watched the opening episodes of Harry and Meghan's documentary. He wrote in one tweet to his 8.2 million followers, disgusting how they're repeatedly trying to brand Britain a racist country. Most tolerant place in Europe, as all the coverage of their engagement/wedding showed. Minutes earlier, Mr. Morgan had tweeted, this is worse than keeping up with the Kardashians. Something I didn't think was humanly possible. The majority of the first 3 episodes of the documentary series are dominated by accusations from Harry and Meghan over media intrusion. Early in the first hour of Netflix's 2-part, 6-episode series Harry and Meghan, Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, asks a simple question that kicks off the chronological retelling of her history and romance with Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. For the past 6 years of my life, books are written about our story by people who I don't know, she says. Doesn't it make more sense to hear our story from us? On the one hand, she has a point, the sensationalized, typically untrue coverage of Markle's day-to-day activities by the British tabloids has created a false narrative around the former Suits star and her royal husband. Stupefying statements online, in print, and on TV contribute to a toxic culture, as one of the series' talking heads rightly calls it, and the couple feels trapped by each salacious headline. Being under such unscrupulous scrutiny would make anyone want to grab back the megaphone and outshout the loudmouths making money off your lives, which is essentially what Harry and Meghan does.